Last time on Final Fantasy XVI. Braga! Oh my god! Why is he doing... Ah! And now back to... How's it going, everyone? My name's Dakota. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI. Listen, I know it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks. I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading as per usual. I haven't been uploading in forever, it felt like. Listen, man, I don't know what really kind of went down. All I know is, like, I felt like I needed to take a break, so I did. I had to deal with some personal stuff, so that also kind of took away from me kind of recording and just stuff I had to adjust in my life to where it is now. So I'm sorry that it took like a minute and I didn't really say anything much about like what was happening, you know, during that time. Really didn't mean it to be for this long. I didn't really mean it to actually happen at all. But there's just some stuff that happened that I had to adjust to, and I was just too tired from work and such to even record it all. So I just took a break from it. I'm like, listen, once I finally get somewhere to where I can adjust to it, then I can do it. And here I am. I'm recording on the Sunday, September 3rd. And the game actually just updated. The game updated like this morning, technically. I tried to boot up the game because I wanted to at least get a little bit more adjusted to how everything was again, because I haven't played since I last recorded, which felt like forever. We've got Bahamut. Oops, wrong button. We got Bahamut's powers and such now. So I've done the arcade mode just to kind of test out the Bahamut powers and such, and I've switched out my Garuda powers for the Bahamut powers. I might switch it back to Garuda, honestly. I've been testing it out, and I might switch it back because I felt like the pull from Garuda's thing, I don't know, it really helped out more when, like, the stagger thing happens. Like, really, it does come in handy. But Bahamut does have his little power where he has Mega Flare, so I was testing that out. Now, it's not a bad thing, you know, some of these abilities aren't that too terrible. Let's see, I tried all this stuff. Giga Flare, Satellite, Flare Breath, freaking Impulse. I kind of just got to where I have just Impulse because I like the orbs that are flying around all these enemies. So that's why I have that there. I've finally got the Flames of Rebirth fully upgraded here. I've figured out that I don't really need to master it because I will always have the Phoenix powers on me, so there's really no point in the mastering the Flames of Rebirth and waste what, that freaking much of the ability points. So I didn't want to use that. I bought Heat Wave there, and I got the Rising Flames there because I got Impulse with Bahamut powers, and of course I got my Titan powers. I gotta have my Titan powers because I've just been so used to using Titans, like counter attacks and such. And they're really powerful moves too. But push comes to shove, and I really feel like I should probably go back, and I will go back then. You know, it just depends on how I honestly feel about Bahamut's powers, but so far, I'm going to keep it on for at least for a little bit. Like I said, I might get more used to it. I might not. I want to see if they actually let me put a 4th set on here. That would be pretty cool. get a 4th set here. So I could switch to 4 different ones. Alright, but by the way, so... Anyway, so I did say this game updated today. They actually announced there was going to be 2 premium paid DLCs, which I'm pretty excited for. And also there's going to be a PC version. So, pretty excited about that. Bet my friends will enjoy that. So yeah, the game updated. There was a message that popped up at the very beginning before I started, and it says something about appearance. Now this is, I've been wanting this like little thing. It was just a little thing. I wanted this. But yes, you could change the appearance of Clive and his party members and the weapon that Clive has based on the weapons that you already gotten. So for Clive, he has the burnt black outfit. Dude, that looks... It's like he has like armor on. His clothing is literally burnt. It kind of feels like he had like the limit break like set already on. That looks so cool though. Like, look at that. Jill with the Snow White outfit, that looks pretty cool. With the blue in the armor, that looks so sick. So freaking sick. Torgal here with the icy blue. These actually do appear in the cutscenes. I tested it out last night as I was like going through like stage replay, just to kind of test out, see if these things actually pop up in the cutscenes. They actually do. And for Torgal, his blue actually like glows through, so like his fur lights up, like it flows through his fur. It looks so dope. So actually, I can put this on right now, just kind of show you everybody here. Even Ambrosia has something, so that's cool. And like I said, the swords, I felt like the swords, I thought you could at least do, they could at least done, and I'm so happy that they actually did this. Like, this is something I was wanting forever, it felt like. Like, ever since the game got released, was wanting for this to give us the ability to do this. To change, like, how the sword looks and everything. Like, look at that. Oh my god, that's so sick. And like, got the stuff on the cape. Like, even the cape looks like a little burn, has the symbol in the back. Look at that, dude. So freaking cool. I don't know where Torgal is right now. He used to be by Karen, but Torgal's not here. Torgal, where'd you go? And yes, there's Jill with her outfit. Oh man, I'm so glad that they gave us this ability to do it. Just so good. It's so good. I really miss this game, honestly. I really do. I miss playing this game. I'm sorry that it's been taking me a while to get back. I'm sorry, y'all. So what is going on right now? I kind of forgotten some stuff has been going on. All I know is that we did fight Bahamut and Joshua is here. So, where's my journal? Upon the Phoenix's wings, Joshua flies his allies away from the still smoldering ruins of the Crystalline Dominion and home to the hideaway. Alas, what should have been his happy reunion with Clive and Jill is overshadowed by the rolling clouds that have been spread across the realm, driving all who wallowed beneath them to desperation and despair. Yeah, because Ultima is like, here's some clouds. Oh, there it is.
For that matter.
Look at that, dude. Like the white mane on like his, it looks like his like a head of hair, and you got the blue. Hold on. What's the photo mode? Oh, not that button. What's the photo mode button? Frick! Oh yeah, there's the onion sword. They actually got the onion sword here. Also, there's other swords. I should claim these, by the way. I'm so stupid that I didn't claim them. But yeah, they got the onion sword, and from what I believe, the onion sword was actually from Final Fantasy 3. I think that's what I've seen is from Final Fantasy 3. I've never played any of those early ones, so I might give it a look-see in the other menu. Ah, here we go. Look at that. Really cool how you can like look at all this. God dang, Clive. All that burnt armor that you got going on. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. Alright, so the onion armor. Oh my god. Taking up his radiant blade of gold and turquoise in one's hands invokes strange yet familiar images of 4 homespun youths on a journey to quench the coming darkness. Look at that. And of course, you have these other swords that I freaking forgot to use. Well, not forgot to use. It's more like I unlocked them based on the edition of Final Fantasy that I gotten, which was the collector's edition. So these came with the game. This was actually just added in. Look at that. That looks so weird. I don't think this is actually meant to be part of this game. This feels weird. Alright, but yeah, we'll go back to default. Yeah, we'll go back to default just to kind of keep it to where it is. I also said that even like if I have like this stuff on, like it might revert back in certain cutscenes to help with like loading or something. I don't freaking know. But I'll keep everything to its normal self. Just for now. And also another thing with arcade mode. Thankfully I did it now. I've already done it. But I did get back the S rank. I've tweeted that out like weeks ago or something. But I know they messed with that. They messed with the Hall Virtual and they messed with the arcade mode. To where it's more like if they add a time limit to all the different segments in the stages. So now it's more like a score attack than anything, it feels like. I haven't tested it out because I already got my S ranks, but that's just another thing I'm gonna have to worry about. If you want to see how my my runs are doing, you can go ahead and check out my Twitter down below. You can check that out, but alright, so Otto, what do you what you need?
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out Mothercrystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Oh boy, we get another history lesson with Vivian. Hey girl, you gonna give us another story?
Every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe.
Well, I'm sorry.
Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mothercrystals had already begun to wilt for want of aether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay.
Take it all away.
It's only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for aether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves.
Oh God.
Amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magicks as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Yeah, it's kind of a tragedy right now.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Yeah, looks like Barnabas is, well, he's the last guy that we know of, right? Other than Ultima. Freaking, Barnabas is Odin, right? So, have to face him. Oh, frick, I forgot. Ah, damn it. I forgot. I didn't read these. Damn it. Did I? Alright. Did I already do these? Okay. Greetings from the Crimson Caravans. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you'll find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Okay. Cursebreaker Intelligence. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These are cursed. The skies can only pall over the land, over the hearts of her people. Hearts are already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and destruction of Storm's final Mothercrystal. For now the realm endures, but with each new flood, there are few remaining children to send further into madness. The situation is as ever dire. Fresh winds shall find you on the new moon's turning. Till then, our watch continues. May the crystal curse be broken. And quite a mess. Word of the twin side is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. But of you and yours, did you manage to escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but it told us it might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. Lead the door. Damn. What was that, Clive? Now it's like a dark world. It's like when Zelda Ocarina of Time was in its dark period, this dark future.
Is a storm coming soon?
Dooms.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Wasn't Ultima supposed to be freaking in Joshua because he kept him inside him this whole entire time? Unless he got out. I freaking don't know.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
It always confuses me.
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
Can I level up? Yeah!
There is a rather fascinating
The more you know.
I've been meaning to show you.
Yes, give me all this stuff. Yeah!
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Yeah, that is right. We, in Joshua, as icons, pretty much did a freaking Dragon Ball Z fusion. Like, what? The Phoenix and Ifrit became one as Ifrit's risen. That was freaking awesome. Oh, Jill! Hi.
Clive, we have a problem.
When don't we?
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Yeah, great.
Let them know we're on our way.
Aid everybody. Literally everyone. You have some stuff too.
Anything catch your eye?
Okay, at least... Okay. Yeah, so 1 in every freaking area. Okay. That's fine. Why we fight. It's why we fight in this
First we
world.
find Isabel.
I really, yeah, I know they didn't let us, like, leave before. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Better blow bloke saying he saw ghosts.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Oh God, like menacing. Dun 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 dun.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things. But you can. You must. For me. For us.
Oh.
My lord. My lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've
Different.
taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Well, that's great.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
All right.
More arrived from the capital this morning.
God dang it, dude. This guy's like pink. What is this crap? Holy crap.
Madame, please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
Damn.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors. You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Don't leave me, Paul.
It's all right. Give me your arm. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Okay. Good God, look at this. It's pretty, but at the same time, so gloomy. God, it's so dark. There's no sun to shine. No sunshine at all.
Clive,
oh!
Look.
I see them. With me.
Here we go. Here we go, flames. Rebirth! You missed me. Okay, now this is where you charge up the Mega Flare. Oh crap! There we go. Oh my God. Nope. Bam. Go on. Good God, dude. The amount of freaking enemies. Ugh.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
Ooh-wee. Like I said, I don't know about the freaking Bahamut stuff. I honestly don't.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the one standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
I really didn't do anything though. I just slashed down a couple of them. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with Garuda because the Garuda power is at least better, I guess. I don't know about the gouge. The gouge I could probably switch with impulse because I do like that impulse move. All right, I could have convinced myself to do that, so I will. All right, we just have a mix of freaking everything, don't we?
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Oh my God, dude.
But all our beds are taken.
God, that was so... God, that was so loud.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now.
And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
Then we just leave.
Never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Ah, the flames of war. Get it because I'm fire. The flames of
Do you think
whatever.
there are as many as Martha says?
More.
I really don't want to be sitting here for 10 minutes fighting. Please. Yeah, they're putting up blockades, dude. Trying to stop them. Guys! We're here to help. Somewhat.
Clive, wounded.
Oh my goodness.
We deal with the Akashic first.
Here we go, flames of rebirth. Here we go. Damn, that was fast. Martha, are you sure there was hundreds of them? Wasn't really that many. If there was, then I just murdered all of them in quick fashion.
Don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he?
God damn it, Wade.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
No, that's just gonna be us. Doing it again. Alright. Fight more guys.
Moi.
Is that Wade? It is.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Uh-oh. I'm not the goddamn turtle, no. The turtle is churned.
We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Oh god, he's about to turn on her. Watch out! Ah! Ugh. Yeah, the Gerudo power is very useful. It's just for like the takedowns. Once they get like halfway to their wills and get staggered right there, the Gerudo power just comes in clutch. In many ways. In my opinion, of course. Everyone's different.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
It's all your fault.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
Second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
From all sides.
We'll make to Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Oh, freaking goblins! No! It's just goblins.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others.
Ow. Oh, even the freaking chocobos, no! Damn, that just ended quick. What the hell was that?
Something's coming.
Uh-oh.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Oh, God damn it. No. There we go, bring him down.
Farewell.
Here we go. Whew. All right. Just melting through these guys. Well, not really melting through them. It's just takes a minute.
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
No more. Please, no more.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Okay, well this part's done. I got one more and that's in the freaking desert. Oh, hello, Guardian's Scarf? Ah, simple trust, loyalty, and undying friendship. For as long as the fire burns, flame burns in our hearts, the duchy cannot die. Thanks you, Wade.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Hey, gotta lose. I have a squire. Or something, I don't know. Does he do anything? Is he gonna do my stuff now? Can you go do this quest for me? Please? I would really like that if you did that. Alright, that just leaves one more. Dalamil. And I forgot to mention too. Holy crap. I forgot to mention too that while I was also trying to take a break, and I was just about to come back and record. I was meant to record like maybe a week ago, but I got sick. So imagine that. I got sick and I had to freaking wait even more. So kind of the first day I kind of really felt like actually doing something. Le bar.
Cid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
What?
As if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalamil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Cid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole.
Just follow the shouting.
Slow down even more. No.
You wouldn't
wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more?
Yeah.
We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
God damn, dude. It's just so dark. I can barely see what's going on.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Murder.
If it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
What are we doing?
Your own city guard. With you as captain.
Me? I don't know about that.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the
What?
the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamel's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt.
I was lying
There's a reason
all
why I
along.
had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
No, you could have literally just said, hey guys, let's just not fight each other. How about we direct this all towards the bandits?
If I had my pickaxe, I
Would have been simple like that, but no.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine.
It says Lord Underhill question mark.
It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Hope this leads to me actually smacking around people.
Our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
What little I can to defend what little we have.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak.
Oh, fine, I get to smack some people around.
Of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
You need a whole town to protect one spot? Wow.
Around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Oh yeah, that just means I'm gonna cut them all down. They're all gonna die by my sword! Come at thee! Or...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Come on. There we go. Woo. Okay. Struck them all down.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
They're all dead. All of them. Oh no, they're alive. Never mind.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Yay!
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
All right. Did it. We helped everyone. Look at us go. And I got over a freaking 1,000 renown. Look at me go. Woo.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
God damn it, more another missive. No.
Did you see that?
I'll read it next video. Hold on, Otto. I want to see if I get some rewards.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Ba-ding. The Rising Flame. Okay, what do I get here? Oh my god. Hugo's men are gone, and with the fear in our hearts, once more shall that markets echo with mirth and merriment. It is you who we have to thank.
Here you are.
Holy smokes, all those ability points. Thank you so much. Talisman of priming? What?
Come again. I may have more for you.
Oh yeah, nectar. What's on your freaking hotboard? You want to hear what's on my hotboard? I have killed like everything. There's 3 more things. God. Oh no. 10 of clubs, the Magnet Brothers, the Ruin Reawakened. Recent reports of a great dragon's roar. What? Sembrek. Yeah, we'll leave that for later.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mothercrystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Tyre says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Alright, finally. I could actually see Joshua.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Well, he was inside me.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Well, for one, you used all the freaking icon powers.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible.
His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Oh, God.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
God damn it. Just more of this freaking Akashic stuff.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Ed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Oh, God. Oh. You can't progress the story without freaking... Oh, my... Oh, my God. Damn, and they stop you from going anywhere else. Oh, my God. Why? Why? Why must they do this to me? I don't know. Ah!